50/50's new album being called a scam by fans? But are Jennie and Jisoo going to ditch YG and create their own companies? Some more BabyMonster rumors, but also how much do you think it costs to reproduce a whole album? 17's teaser issues, these blonde idols won't let us catch a break, and so much more on today's episode of Totally Legit K-Pop News with me, Angelina. If you're interested, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You can also skip through to whatever interests you the most. Also, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video where I show you how to get this wallpaper. BLACKPINK is really giving YG a run for their money. Now, of course, I'm going to preface this by saying these are all rumors, of course, but it feels like these BLACKPINK renewal rumors are just dragging out for so long that, of course, naturally people are questioning the validity of the rumors. Is it true? And of course, notably the most recent one. BLACKPINK's Jisoo and Jennie reported to each launch individual agencies, and of course, YG responds to this. So apparently, News One reported that Jennie and Jisoo have each established their own individual agencies, which wouldn't be too outside of the norm of what K-pop idols have done in the past, right? You know, Psy literally left YG and started his own agency, P Nation. Leave in the comments below other examples you can think of. According to the report, the members are still discussing with YG Entertainment regarding group activities, and their own agencies will be mostly for their individual activities. Now, of course, YG cannot stay silent on these issues because, again, as we've mentioned previously, in like the last 3 videos, every time there's a rumor in regards to BLACKPINK not renewing their contracts, YG stocks go down. So of course they have said nothing has been confirmed regarding BLACKPINK's contract renewals and their future activities. So there's that. I do think that's really interesting because if the rumors are true that they're launching their own agencies, it seems that it would be mostly for their individual activities. What? It's a little confusing, but it would make sense if they wanted to have a little bit more control, maybe more money out of what they're doing themselves. I'll be honest, I really don't know. But that is not it in terms of rumors coming out of YG Entertainment. We also have rumors that member of BabyMonster, Ahyeon, has left the group. Now, this comes after it was seemingly unofficially announced that their September debut would be delayed. Their tentative September debut. You know, a lot of us did believe it would come out in September, but did we really? A lot of people thought it was delayed because of BLACKPINK's renewal news. Some saying that YG needed more money than they thought to keep BLACKPINK at YG. But now a lot of people are starting to think it's because Ahyeon has left the group, who is of course part of the 7-member lineup. And this is seemingly because there were only 6 BabyMonster members spotted at BLACKPINK's Seoul finale concert. I'm starting to overthink now because where is my girl? So of course BabyMonster were pictured at the concert, but only 6 of them were. Now, of course, this could mean absolutely anything. Maybe she was sick. Maybe she had a prior engagement. Maybe she went to somebody's wedding. Maybe somebody was born. There's literally anything in this world that could have happened that prevented her from going to the Seoul finale concert, right? Maybe she was at day 2 and or 1. I don't remember what day this was. Maybe she was actually there and we're all accusing her of not actually being there. The list goes on of the infinite amount of possibilities as to why she was not pictured with the other 6 members. Or maybe she did leave the group. Who knows at this point? I really don't know what to make of this because on one hand it's like, well, they were tentatively supposed to debut in September, meaning in my head, there would have been a contract in place. So could she really have left? I feel like a contract would start a little bit before you debuted. But then again, we also have member Jinny who left NMIXX a year after NMIXX debuted, which leads me to think that some of these contracts are flexible to an extent, depending on the circumstances, which of course we are not privy to. A lot of people are saying that, you know, lineup changes have happened before, but have the lineup changes happened after the group was kind of officially announced and officially said to debut? I really don't remember Pink Punk. I don't remember BLACKPINK's first lineup because naturally, of course, those lineups changed a lot. So let me know your theories because I know a lot of people think it's because they're waiting for the members to get older, which I honestly don't think is a thing. You guys are going to stand them anyways, let's be real. But I'd love to know what you think. So previously we had talked about the group Kingdom and their newly released or yet to be released album whose design was strikingly similar to the Quran. The album was History of Kingdom Part 7, Jahan. I don't appreciate all of you making fun of me for not knowing how to read Roman numerals. Just to refresh our memories, this is the album cover art, and then this is the Quran, of course. This led to a lot of fans telling the company, hey, you know, this is inappropriate, which they did end up postponing the release of the album, but we didn't really hear anything more than that. However, in an update, they have since apologized, so let's read what they had to say. We've recently received feedback concerning the cover of Kingdom's 7th mini album, which was originally scheduled for pre-order on the 21st. It has been pointed out that the design bears some resemblance to the Islamic scripture. Kingdom is a group that strives to showcase the richness of world cultures through K-pop, with a strong commitment to promoting cultural diversity and coexistence. We deeply regret that this controversy has arisen due to our lack of awareness and oversight, and we acknowledge our shortcomings in this matter. We offer our sincere apologies to the Muslim community and anyone else who may have felt discomforted by this situation. So of course they say that they're taking steps to prevent this type of thing from happening again in the future. They have also announced their decision to recall and discard all 70,000 copies of the initial album release and proceeding with a reissue. Pre-orders for Kingdom's new album will commence at 11 a.m. on the 26th, and the official release will proceed as originally scheduled on October 18th. We extend our heartfelt apologies to the dedicated fans who love Kingdom for any inconvenience this may have caused. This is absolutely wild because they are discarding 70,000 copies. I mean, that's a lot of waste for an oversight, right? Like, I don't even know what to say. I would hope that they would reuse some elements, unless, like, is the CD the exact same design? Like, can they not reuse the CDs or some of the inclusions? Or was the whole thing, like, entirely based around the design of the album cover? But if you're discarding 70,000 albums, so let's say 70,000 times 30. Let's just say it's $30 per album. That's $2.1 million. So that's the update to the situation as we know it right now. Let me know your thoughts, of course. I'd love to know specifically what you think about the wastefulness of it all and what companies could do if this happened again in the future, if they did need to discard these albums, if they couldn't sell these albums anymore, you know, what they could do with the remaining albums. Do you give them away, or is that still problematic? Do you recycle them? Because discarding them it's baffling to me that you would discard that many albums. Or if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments. Let's move on and talk about 17 a little bit, because they have recently announced their comeback with their 11th mini album titled 17th Heaven. Such a cute name, and the teasers have been quite cute as well. However, the teasers have also caused a little bit of controversy. First, they uploaded a series of videos in different parts of the world with these animated flowers kind of bouncing around or floating around. We have one in Paris, we have one in New York, and we had one in China, which has since been removed. Pledis apologizes for 17 comeback teaser featuring Great Wall of China. This teaser in specific featured the flowers floating above the Great Wall of China. However, some Chinese fans complained that the use of the Great Wall of China was disrespectful, hence why it has since been removed. So Pledis responded to this, basically saying, the Beijing version was produced to show chamomile flowers floating above the Great Wall of China, a cultural heritage site that represents China. But after the video was released, we received criticism from fans that our understanding and respect of the Great Wall of China had been lacking. Therefore, we immediately deleted the Beijing version video. We apologize for making the fans uncomfortable, and we will be more careful in the future. We will make an effort to create content that fans from many different countries, regions, and cultures can all enjoy together. The second issue, or maybe it's not really an issue related to 17's teaser, is just simply that people have noted that there are similarities between these teasers and aespa's teasers for My World, as they both feature real-life backgrounds and fun animations that are bouncing around or floating in the air. So of course, on one hand, you have people saying that it reminds them a lot of aespa's teasers. You have other people saying that it's plagiarism. Then you have people defending 17, saying that this isn't an original idea, that it's been done before, that it continues to be done again. But since I did post a short about this, let's see what fans have to say. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that if 17 had did it first, this comment section would look a lot different. Originality isn't a thing anymore. Everyone is inspired by everyone, and I wish most K-pop stans understood that. Honestly, I can't deny the fact that they are very similar, but at the same time, aespa doesn't own this concept, so I don't really care. And as a Mai and Carrot, I'm excited for what both groups will release in the future, and fighting is unnecessary. It looks so similar to aespa. I haven't seen the idea done before though. Ultimately though, I don't think it's criminal or anything like that. Just wish they would come up with more unique concepts with such big groups like 17 and all the money and resources HYBE has. It's very clearly the same exact concept, most likely inspired by the success of the My World promos, but like you said, it's not like aespa invested invented the idea themselves out of thin air. This concept has been used in marketing and ads and stuff for a while now. I do think it wasn't very smart of Pledis design team to do this though, considering aespa just did this concept very recently. They definitely should have gone with something else to avoid comparisons and criticism. Looks pretty aespa core to me. I know they don't own the idea of cool real life looking animations, but right now they're the ones pioneering it in K-pop. I'm quite curious what 17 is up to with this though, although it is quite weird, I don't know if that's the right word, that they're doing something so unmistakably similar when it hasn't even been a full year since My World EP came out. The style of that animation isn't something that aespa came up with. Shaking my head, some people for real have nothing better to do with their time. Oh! I see what you did there! So of course, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. 50/50 had a comeback. Kind of. So the group recently released a new album, which is actually a compilation album. So we have 11 songs, 5 of which are Cupid remixes. But anyways, the physical form of the album is apparently available in stores. Now, if this seems random, it's because it is. 50/50 releases compilation album with no promotion. Now, naturally, people thought this was really odd. I mean, the members and their CEO are quite literally in the midst of a legal battle right now. Well, the CEO actually released a statement regarding this. So this version is a repackaged version for US release. The planning for this version took place in May, and a contract was signed with Warner Music Korea in early July. At the beginning of August, I shipped about 156,000 copies to the US for distribution, and that's the album which has been revealed on domestic music streaming platforms today. So, kind of similar to the whole Kingdom thing, not actually at all, but could have been had they decided not to release this and scrap 156,000 albums. But fans aren't buying it. Literally. It seems a lot of people are actually trying to boycott this release, telling people to not support it financially. There's this specific unboxing of the photo book that shows the amount of blank pages. Not only that, but it also shows that a lot of the pictures are photos that have already been released in different photo books, but now they're just released in a fancy orange tint. There's also duplicates of specific photos. Some photos don't even take up the whole page. So let's take a look at this thread. A thread on how the new 50/50 album is so bad it's actually pathetic. Disclaimer, I'm not hating on the girls who had nothing to do with this album. My critique is directed towards Attract and Warner, who continue to exploit the girls in the middle of a lawsuit. Photo book breakdown: out of 195 pages total, 14 pages are devoted to credits and lyrics, 58 pages are devoted to photos, and 123 pages are blank, nearly blank, or irrelevant designs. This shit is worse than SM's notorious blank pages. I don't know what that's in reference to. Then it seems that the photo cards are very low quality. I'm gonna link the thread down below if you would like to read into it more. Basically, it just goes into detail of everything. And then of course, the whole boycott situation. I posted a short about this as well, so let's see what fans had to say. Attract doesn't need to do anything for people that are literally suing them. Attract literally answered the question. There was a contract in place, so they had to release it. But they don't have to put effort into people suing them. Duh, I would have done the bare minimum too. From a print press perspective, they also went cheap because they only use 2 colors, which saves on ink, and they don't have to worry about registering the colors, just an overprint black. Another note, warmer colors dry faster than anything with blue cyan in it. In addition, it looks like they used parent size paper instead of cutting it to a custom size, which may explain the blank pages. From my experience, they've cut every corner in the book, or lack of cutting in this case. I don't think anyone is this bad. As for the contract, they've already known the timeline since the second they signed the contract and planned accordingly. Assuming they did, they must have had to cut corners at the last minute after they found out they're not going to make any money off of this. The boycott is somewhat of a short squeeze if you think about it. It's disheartening that honeys are going to experience what orbits have. I feel especially sorry for the multis that stand both. If it's due to a previously agreed contract signed prior to the whole debacle, there should be a traceable record of it somewhere. And if so, then the situation is completely understandable. Attract would need to deliver or face likely financial penalties. And what we're seeing is Attract delivering the bare minimum of what the contract requires. No doubt in part due to the legal standoff between the different parties and due to their already stretched finances from the various ongoing legal battles. A compilation album from a group with like 7 songs? What? I mean, what can he do? He's under contract and still has to release something even without the members. It's obvious that this was just a money grab. 50/50 are still under contract. They gotta do their jobs. People are mad at Attract for no reason. So of course, let me know what you think of this whole situation. Let's move on to my segment, Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently. So of course, blonde Wonyoung has been going viral. Everyone freaking out about her having blonde hair. Which on that note, IVE have released their pre-release music video for Either Way, which I'm about to react to for my patrons right now. That's my life is 아름다운 갈릭. That was so lame, but thank you for sticking around anyways. Yes, I know it's a wig. There's no way. Girly did not dye her hair. She did not bleach those luscious locks. You will not have me fooled. No, no, no. On that note of beautiful blondes in K-pop, Honey went to Milan Fashion Week and showed off this lovely new hairstyle. Post Malone performed in BLACKPINK merch. And we also had Jungkook and 3 Raja who performed at Global Citizen. Taeyong from NCT posted a picture with a parrot. Multiple parrots. Parrots plural, guys. We have a sun conure in this photo. We have a black palm cockatoo. I absolutely love black palm cockatoos. Honestly, any cockatoo, I would have been like, I love Moluccan cockatoos. I love umbrella cockatoos. Could have been any cockatoo. I probably would have said the same thing. And we also have a very lovely green wing macaw. And lastly, we actually have something to add to today in protest trucks. Fans sent protest trucks to HYBE to protest BTS renewing contracts, claiming certain members are being discriminated against by the label. So it seems that they did so because they are claiming that HYBE was unduly pressurizing BTS to renew their contracts and purportedly discriminating against specific members. So against BTS contract renewal with HYBE, which discriminates against members. Oppose BTS contract renewal with HYBE, which coerce contract renewals. So it seems some people are a little confused by this whole thing, with some K-netizens commenting, I'm sure the members can take care of themselves. Who are they to say these things? I wish HYBE could do something about that fan group. Those fans are out of their minds. Seems like the fans who sent the protest trucks are akkis. Wasn't it the members who decided to renew? I think the members make the final call in renewing their contracts. Who are they to say anything against it? They're delusional, they're crazy, the contract was already renewed, and I wonder if they are angry because the group successfully renewed their contracts. So that is it for today in Protest Trucks. Of course, let me know what you think about this. So I'm actually going to end off the video by reacting to some TikToks with you guys, but first, the K-pop song of the day. So this isn't particularly a song that I am absolutely in love with, but it has been in my head all morning. So it's Like Money by the Wonder Girls and Akon. Is it particularly an amazing song? I don't know. I kind of remember the choreographer. But it has some nice memories, I think. I remember people were like, oh my god, the Wonder Girls literally collaborated with Akon. Like, it was a pretty big collaboration. Look, boy, I've been through some things. Seen a little sunshine, seen a little rain. My heart's been through some pain, but I don't want to go back through it again. Okay, so I have some juicy TikToks for you guys today. I'm so excited. Some I have not seen before, but some I have. So let's get into it. Okay, this one young after Either Way promotion ends. Yeah. Whoa. Who said he's gonna finish dyeing the rest of his hair blonde? I love that meme so much. The Trisha Paytas just like screaming at anything. I literally know what's gonna happen in this video, but it gets me every time. Like, at that point, why do you keep trying? Like, you just wait till somebody goes first and then you follow. Like, oh my god, the video of Taeyong with the parrots. It's not the same parrot though. That was a scarlet macaw. This is obviously a green wing macaw. In case you've been too delulu today, part 2. Wake up.
No. you will marry me. Really?
Really? His face. Really?
I love you. Okay. If you want to marry me, okay.
Aww.
Okay.
He's got a nice smile. Who is that? My non-K-pop friends when I ask if I can show them a song.
Enough! I've heard just about enough of that. So you cut that out and you go to your damn room. Because I don't want to hear it. You're not going to sit in my living room and play that bullshit. When I poured me a Diet Coke after work, I'm not trying to sit around and listen to that.
Oh. Momo Vocal Showcase. I love these. Wow. Oh, a C9 is great. Girl dinner.
I love you, Mr. Beast. I want you forever and ever. Nobody's gonna take you away from me. Nobody.
Oh, I had a K-pop cake too, actually. With Hongjung and Yosang on top. POV, you're dating an NCT send this. Sounds, okay.
Hey, why don't I put some music on to set the mood?
It's called NCT Dream, not NCT Reality. Stay delusional, my friends.
Put the voice filter on concert videos, they said. I don't know why it was like 100,000% funnier when it was Hongjoong. How long is this video? Is it the whole fucking concert? Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with the friends you don't have. You can also join my Patreon by clicking the link below. Oh, speaking of Patreon, I made these New Jeans backgrounds, and you can even, I made like a blank one so you could add your own little Powerpuff. Just go on TikTok and look up the filter, and you can make your own because I added me to it. So that's little old me in the background, and it looks so cute. I'm in love with them. Like, I spent way too fucking long making these. Of course, I didn't like make them. Obviously, I just took screenshots from the music video to splice together with their promotional material, and then I made this. I made a blank one. I made one with just New Jeans. You can edit it to your heart's desire. So yeah, I put them on my Patreon for free. You don't have to join. It's a public post, and you can download them if you would like to. So yeah, we can match. Send me screenshots if you download them. I would love to see it. And that is basically it for today. Huge shout out to my patrons for supporting this channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. I keep hitting my mic. As for me, I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye! Why is the Great Wall of China offensive? Not defensive, guys. I don't think Google understood what I meant.